Hi guys, my name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And today we'll be doing Volume 4, Chapter 11, his reaction. I've seen this. I am helping him walk through it. Real quick, join the RWBY Reactors Discord. I will put the link to what it is and the link to it in the description below, along with our Twitches, which you should follow. That would be really nice.
Yep.
We're both Twitch streamers. I stream a lot of Smite. He does a lot of Call of Duty. And what else? You do anything else?
Madden, and then a bunch of shooting games. I just kind of jump around.
Madden and guns.
Madden and guns.
So instead of footballs, they're shooting each other. All right.
Yep,
So it's
there you go.
Okay. And then, like I said, I play a lot of Smite. Hop in, say hi. Be nice.
Chill with the homies.
All right. Rundown. Last episode. Go.
Last episode, we pretty much just got a good little backstory of Ren. We got to see how his childhood was. Well, not really how his whole childhood was, but we got to see him as a kid. We got to see his relationship with his mom and his dad. And then in the process, we see his village get overtaken where he lived, and we see his mom die. And then we see his dad kind of like sacrifice himself so his son can get away. And then in the process, we get to see Ren's semblance, where it's pretty much just masking emotions.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. And really, I think,
which is kind of OP.
Yeah, I think other than that, I mean, we got to see a little moment of RWBY doubting herself, and Jean kind of like, everything you've been through, and you're still out here, and you gave us the strength to come follow you and come out here. So
there was also the Oscar scene.
Oh yeah, so in the Oscar scene, yes, okay, yeah, my fault. In the very beginning, we actually got to see Oscar, and he actually bumps into Hazel. And Hazel said, "Don't let such a small obstacle stop your path," or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that what he said? Yeah. So, don't know how significant that is, but like I said, like you said, like we were talking about, for me right now, he seems like the most down-to-earth one. Like, Cinder just seems kind of evil. Obviously, Tyrion is just psychotic. And then, I don't really know Watts yet, so I got to see him be a doucher to Cinder, but that was pretty much it. But Hazel, since I actually got to see him like in public for like half a second, he seemed almost like if you didn't know who he was, you would think he was just like a normal big dude, like he was just a normal person. But
big dude though.
Big dude. Oh, big dude.
Yo.
Yeah, but I'm saying is like, but you would think he was a normal person. But clearly that kid knows he's not a normal person, because Ospen even said to him, "That's a guy from my past," and he's pretty much about that life. Just so you know.
And I did want to clarify one thing about Ren's father. He was not a huntsman.
He was not a huntsman.
It was stated, he was like, because they were like, oh, like we need to go to the safe house.
He's like, we need a huntsman.
He's like, no, we need a huntsman.
Yeah.
Because like he was not a huntsman. He was just a hunter. Yeah. So just like a regular dude trying to go catch a boar or some crap,
Yeah.
So, that's what he was, and I'm assuming because it was a pretty much like a village kind of. I mean, not like a village, but like a small town. They probably needed him to go get food, so he's probably like the town's food gatherer, because they don't have the cities, because they leave the cities of their own will to go build. They gather their own resources, so they need. They need food. So I'm assuming that's what it was. So this one is called Taking Control. So what do you think? What do you think that is? Taking control.
I think they're gonna take control, man. I mean, I don't know, taking control.
Because you're getting very deep in the show to a point where I want you to start like giving some theories, or maybe just some desires of what you kind of want to see. Like if there's a fight you specifically want to see, like you want to see this person versus this person, or you want to see.
I'm trying to remember because it's literally chapter 1. I'm trying to remember the missions that they were put on.
Okay, so
Watts was sent to go back to Beacon, correct?
No,
he was sent to meet the person that Cinder was supposed to meet.
And Mistral.
Hazel was set to go back to Beacon, right?
No.
Where was Hazel set to do?
Hazel was going to meet with Adam. Meet the leader. There was he was supposed to pair up with Adam.
And this is when I learned
to go to Sienna Khan, who is the leader of the White Family.
That's when I found out that Adam was only a leader of a region of the thing. He
of
wasn't
a section.
He wasn't the actual full head leader.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then obviously Cinder was set to stay. with
she was
Salem.
she was supposed to go to Mistral, but because she needed healing, she
Watts
stayed with Watts. Yeah,
and then Tyrion, I forget what his original plan was. To find the Spring Maiden, but then she cut him off and was like, "No, just go deal with Ruby, the girl." So,
speaking of Cinder, how do you think? Is she you probably, I don't know if you noticed, but she had a mask on. It was showing, it was visible.
Yeah.
Right, little gray mask that was covering her eye.
Yeah.
How do you think that occurred? I mean, you saw Ruby use her little flash.
Yeah,
and apparently Kevin is frozen on Beacon Tower.
Yeah.
But what do you think happened to Cinder specifically to make her lose her voice? And because what you saw was she couldn't talk, right? She was like whispering to Emerald.
Yeah.
And her eye got hit.
I have no idea because I'm all I know is I saw like the wing looking things come out of her eyes, and then everything just went black and white. And I mean,
what do you think though? What do you think the silver eyes are? What do you think they do?
I couldn't tell you. Because to me, because all I could think of was like laser beams. It clearly wasn't a laser beam. It was just like, but it's almost like, do they freeze time? No, they can't. I couldn't tell you. They're like Medusa things where they turn to stone. What
happened is Kevin is frozen like.
Are they like Medusa eyes? Like this, like when she looks at something with her silver eyes, when she activates them, they freeze things, or they just put them to stone? Because Kevin looks like he's in stone. Like
it's in the opener. It does show like here.
It shows Kevin he's in stone. He's stone. Look, he looks like he's stone right there.
Yeah. So Kevin is stone. I think he's a lot bigger. I think this is disproportionate because I don't think he's that big.
Yeah, because he doesn't look that big in the chapter 3 or volume 3.
He's big. I don't think he's that big. I think this is disproportionate, but I mean that's fine.
But even if it is, but yeah,
I think they did this to show you.
So I think what it was is that so I'm gonna go with the Medusa theory right now.
Okay.
And where her eyes, when they're activated, she can turn things to stone.
Okay.
And I'm gonna assume that her half of this right here got caught by like looking into her eye or whatever it was, and it made her pretty much froze her eye or like stoned her eye where she can't use it.
She was fully in it.
Yeah.
You saw Kevin get hit, and then there's like, because it went to like a black and white screen where it showed Kevin get hit. And then
why did Cinder not? Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know. I mean, is it I don't know. I couldn't tell you, dude. Because now I'm confused. Because I'm thinking maybe she like looked at her and like looked away, but it hit this eye. But I don't know, dude. Because she did full on look at her and say no.
And she's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like she was surprised, and they knew about Silver Eye Warriors.
Yeah.
So she wasn't expecting the Silver Eye Warrior.
I don't know.
This is what I do. I look and I sit there after every single episode. I'm like, what does this mean? What's the possibilities?
Yeah,
so.
I have no idea, dude. Right. Now I'm confused. But
this one, like I said, it's called Taking Control. Let's go. Get out the way. You see the crow fly by the way? So they do a lot of good things where they sprinkle the story throughout the opener.
Intro, yeah.
You can see the mask that I was talking about.
Yeah. Oh, she got it like that.
Enough. I thought you were the girl that wanted power. Did you lie to me? Then stop holding back. If you wish to master your new powers, you must...
I'm sorry. She'll forgive me. Please, forgive me.
Tyrion. Your task. Were you successful?
No. But hope is not lost. My tail, my stinger, I poisoned him. Crow. He will not be a nuisance to you any longer. No, no longer. I've done that. Have I done well? Have I pleased you?
The last eye is blinded. You disappoint me.
And he worships her. So imagine how hard that hits.
Yeah. God, dude, I feel like Salem would wipe the floor with all of them too. Just stabbing the Grim. Oh, dude. Yes! Yes! I love it! Oh, I love it!
He's so crazy, it's
Dude,
ridiculous.
I love
bro.
it. It's awesome. Hey, give it a little yang twist.
Everything yellow, bro.
Everything yellow. Ew, it's orange, dude. Paint it yellow, dude.
Let me do it.
Hey,
Oh yeah? You gonna try and stop me?
No. I think I'm still too sore after our last fight. I just wanted a better goodbye than a letter. And I also have a question for you. Where are you going?
What do you mean?
Well, despite asking him numerous times not to, I know that Crow told you where your mother's been at these days. I know how much you want to see her. I've stopped you in the past, but I won't anymore. And we both read the note. We know your sister is headed to Mistral. So, where are you going?
yeah, I want to see her dad use his full potential because I feel like he's a straight dog too. Uh-oh. He's sneaking out. Oh, yo, Team RWBY's about to get back, bro.
Let's go.
I'm gonna help you leave this hell.
That's also why he's so short, because he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
7 dwarfs.
Yeah. Which is also in these ridiculous heels, so I mean, they're probably the same height. Maybe not. God, he is small. Look at him. Whew.
They might be the same height.
Master Whitley,
I mean, you see how big those heels were? She had on those platform
Yes,
heels.
of course. I'll be just a moment. Head to the first floor library. I'll meet you there.
That vest, bro.
Right? Viscosity. She's drippy, drip.
Dude, the butler's got drip, bro.
I do. Well, when you work for a family with that type of money, everyone's gonna have drip.
You need to control yourself. You're talking to me about control? Do you even hear what you're saying? I am basing everything on my reports from your daughter. A daughter you stole! But we are not getting into
Winter.
Oh, yes. We have far more pressing matters to discuss, starting with your apparent lunacy. Doc!
Winter is one of my best. If she's telling me there's a threat in Mistral, then I'm not going to take that news lightly.
She's been there for weeks. People are mobilizing, sudden spikes in weapons and dust trade. Someone is about to make a play, and I do not trust Leo to stop them.
You've never trusted anyone other than yourself.
And for good reason!
If Oz had just listened to me from the start.
You need to get a grip.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Our people need protection. By this time next week, the Kingdom of Atlas will be officially closing its borders. No one in, no one out, without the Council's permission.
You mean without your permission?
And if that becomes the case, I would think you'd want to be on my good side.
I want him to slap him so bad just one time. I want Ironwood to just be like, oh,
See how hard that? See the desk?
yeah.
It's locked.
What are you talking about?
Just uppercuts the door.
Klein! Klein, where are you?
Keep your voice down. I told you I'd be here.
Grumpy.
Are you sure Mistral is safe?
No. But it's where I'll find Winter.
Dude, the whole gang's getting back together.
You have left
Yeah.
after tonight.
I'll always have you.
Aww.
You
No
most
one cares.
certainly will. Go now.
Weiss is still best girl.
Oh, she is?
Weiss, best girl.
Nope.
Thank you, Klein.
I'm the best girl. What? What?
Some good Dr. Pepper.
Oh. You hear about the special flavor they added?
This is a sensitive moment, okay? Calm down.
Okay, I'm sorry. Whoops.
This is why, son. This is why I left them all behind.
What are you... Wait. Where am I?
I am done seeing my friends hurt because of me.
Blake.
Shut up! Do you think I like being alone? Every day I think about them. RWBY, Weiss, Yang. They were my friends. I love them like I never thought I could love anybody. And I hope they hate me for leaving.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do! Everyone thinks they can help me, but they can't. You saw Ilya last night, and she's not even the worst. No. No more. They're better off without me. I made my choices, and I'll deal with the consequences because they belong to me.
You think you're being selfless, but you're not. Yeah. That chameleon friend of yours got me pretty good. But I'd do it all again if it meant protecting you. And I can promise Yang would say the same. You can make your own choices, sure. But you don't get to make ours.
Hey.
When your friends fight for you, it's because we want to. So stop pushing us out.
Hey.
That hurts more than anything the bad guys could ever do to us. But if it makes you feel any better, the next time I go up against Lizard Girl, it won't be for you. It'll be to get even.
He's got some broad shoulders.
My hero. Oh dear, would you look at that?
He probably just put some respect on his name by doing that, didn't he? He likes him now. Hey, yes.
Mom!
Hey, Mrs. B.
What are you doing?
Well, sweetheart, your father needed to speak with the two of you.
I don't know if you remember, his son did that.
Yeah, I remember something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you were right to be suspicious.
What do you mean?
Adam Taurus is planning to overthrow the leader of the White Fang and stage a full-scale attack on Haven Academy. It will be the fall of Beacon all over again.
Not if we destroy the White Fang.
And wait, Haven's in Mistral, isn't it? Hot did the gangs getting back together.
We're not going to destroy the White Fang. We're going to take it back.
Hey.
Not again. Not again.
Oh, they're trying to find Ruby and Jean. It's just sitting there picking its teeth with Jean. Oh.
Got his sword just like...
No.
Ren, what is it?
Wait.
Remember, he can sense things.
Yeah.
Like he sensed Tyrion.
Ren?
Oh, it's here. Dude, did you ever play the game Dark Souls?
Yes.
You know how they have like those like slight cut scenes before the boss would come in? Yeah, that's what I just felt like. Like, you just walked in the room and you got that like little cut scene of like a horse thing walking in, and you just see you're just like, oh yeah.
So something I do love about this show, specifically the next episode is the volume finale. Right? They give you the fights. Like a lot of shows, they'll show up and they'll be like, boom, and they'll be like, it's you, and then it's like next week, and it's like, like, and then the next week is just like, they're like, tell me your plans, and they're like, I will never tell you my plans except for what I'm telling you right now. And then they go on like a 20-minute talk about what their plan is. And it's like enough talking, let's fight. And then next episode, it's like, bro, you just like just give me the fight, man. Like, so I do like what they just did here, because they didn't even show you the full thing. Like they showed you the bottom, they showed you
head.
You saw it was like a horseman and like a rider.
Yeah.
Right? And you saw the horse face, and you saw like the rider's face.
Yeah.
And you saw like the feet, all the other stuff.
Yeah.
So what I like is that they were just like, no, we're not going to give you a little bit now. We're going to give you all of it next time.
Yeah.
You know, like when they introduced Tyrion to the fight, right? They came in and you were like, he could have been like, we're going to fight in the next episode. But no, they gave you something. And it's like, who does that? Who gives you those fights, you know?
Yeah.
And like back in the tournament, you know, they gave us 2-3 fights in one thing, you know. And it's like, oh my gosh, like
beautiful.
They give the setup for the show is just so good.
Yeah.
So let me see here. So we have Cinder
training, or doing something.
Training with her newfound power.
Yep.
Right? She's just destroying things.
Yeah.
Like with one slice, she just killed 2 Beowulfs.
Yeah.
Or 4. Maybe it was 4.
Yeah.
Right? So back here. So do you recognize that?
Yep. That was the thing that gave RWBY kind of a problem.
And you saw how much, and then you see Cinder.
How easy she does it. Straight disintegrate.
One shot.
Yeah.
One shot's it.
Straight disintegrate it. No hit markers at all. Just
like
straight.
it was insta kill. Death
one
touch.
Shot, one kill, brother.
Like it was bro. So it gets to a point where she's like, I thought you were the one who wanted to be powerful.
Yeah.
What is the definition of powerful if that's not it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She's like, if you want to master your new powers.
Salem's, I'm telling you right now, dude, Salem's gonna be savage.
She's like, bro, like this is pretty much like her saying, oh, you're a joke right now. Like, and you saw her just destroy all those Grimm, like easily. And we see Tyrion come in.
He admits to failing.
So she does say a pretty interesting line here.
My tail, my stinger.
And I'll tell you what it means too.
Crow, he will not be a nuisance to you any longer. No longer. I've done that.
Scorpion tail. Is that here?
Well, have I pleased you?
The last eye is blinded.
So the last eye is blinded. Do you know what that means? Okay. Are you familiar with like Norse mythology at all?
A little bit.
Do you know Odin?
Yeah, Odin's the he's like the
All-Father.
He's like the Zeus, but of that mythology.
So do you know about his 2 ravens? So he sends out these 2 ravens that go and they spy for him. Right? So she just said that the last eye is blinded. They're called eyes. They're referred to as eyes or some sort of thing like that. So as we know, Crow has a sister named Raven.
Yeah.
Right? And Raven has left. She abandoned everything. She's nope, gone.
Yep.
Right? So we're assuming that the first eye was blinded then. The second eye was blinded right now because Tyrion poisoned Crow. So Odin in this case would be Ozpin. Right? They're linking that. So the last eye is blinded, which means his spies, his information gatherers are gone. So it's just Odin now.
Yeah.
So that's what that means. And I just love how savage, because she doesn't hurt him. She doesn't kill. Like a lot of shows, the big villain would be like, you failed? Smite, dead.
Yeah.
But she just like, you disappoint me.
Yeah. And that hurts more.
You disappoint me.
Especially with the music.
I mean, like, it's that's what a lot of people say. Like, it's like, when you get this, it's like getting disciplined by your parents is one thing, but when they just straight up are like real with you and they're like, I'm just disappointed in you, they're like, that just hurts so much more than like physically pooping on me.
Let's just say he whacked him with his broken tail.
Yeah.
His cut off tail. He just one hit. He came directly from that fight.
Yeah.
So this man just straight up just murders this thing.
And he starts getting happy during it too. He starts smiling. Oh my god.
But look at Cinder's face. She's like, bruh. Just because you're evil doesn't mean you like crazy, okay?
Yeah.
Like, she's like, bro, you need to chill.
Dude, he's on another level, bro. I love it. I love it.
So we get these guys where it's like, where are you gonna? Oh, that was a good picture.
Profile pic.
Profile picture.
Single dad.
Put him on what Tinder.
Yeah, Tinder. Oh, I'm so dumb.
Match.com, bro. All right.
Match.com.
All right, so now she's presented with a choice.
Yeah.
Are you going to go to Mistral to find your sister?
Yep.
Or are you going to go find Raven, who you now have information, who you've been searching for so long? So what do you think she's going to choose? You think she's going to go group up with Ruby? Or do you think she's going to go find her mother?
I think she's going to go group up with Ruby.
Okay. You think she's going to bypass her mother?
I just think that it's just logic. If you add everything together, I mean, Blake's going to Mistral. Weiss is going to Mistral. Ruby's intentional plans were to go to Mistral. I mean, they kind of have a little hiccup right now with Crow being poisoned, but
they're on the way.
Yeah, they're on the way. Right? So like, I mean,
it's been weeks.
Yeah, I know that she's driven to see her mom, but I guarantee you she goes to Mistral.
You think she's gonna go straight to Ruby?
I think Team Ruby makes a reappearance.
So then we get Weiss, who is sneaking out. I don't know if you saw it.
Not funny. Not funny at all.
I don't care what you say. It's funny.
Sneaking.
So these guys are talking.
Oh,
right?
We're not talking.
So the embargo was already done. It's already been in place.
Yeah.
So now this is a second conversation where he says, I'm closing the borders.
Yeah.
No one in, no one out.
Yep.
So Winter is currently in Mistral.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently there is a threat there. So he's like, I need to protect my people.
Yeah.
And I'm closing the borders. Right? This is it.
Yeah.
So he starts to leave, and then Weiss ruins his epic exit. Because he's like, I think you would want to be on my good side. After he punched a hole in the desk. And he's like, I'm gonna go walk. I'm an epic exit.
And then Weiss is like,
epic exit, and he's like,
it's locked.
I'm sorry, just ruined
his whole flow.
Because he was looking like a freaking hardcore person. He's like, bro, look at
super savage. I hear
he's like, bro, and then he's just like locked.
And then and what makes it even more cringe, he tries to break the door down. Like he doesn't even.
He was trying to shoulder press it.
Yeah.
And this is his metal side.
Yeah.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Right. So that's why he was using that side. But he was just kind of. That wasn't like I'm gonna break the door. Like he was just trying to nudge it open.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have easily just punched that door in pieces.
Certainly will.
I mean,
you most certainly will.
Most certainly will.
You heard it break. They broke it right there. And Klein's like, bro, get over here. And then we got the talk with Sun, my boy Sun. And Blake, she's like, bro, this is why, bro.
Yep.
This is why I left, because people keep getting hurt, bro.
And his son was like, yeah, but you're getting on my nerves because you're actually hurting us in the process.
He's like, it wasn't like a physical hurt. It was like, you're just pushing us away. Like, we want to be there for you. And it's and he was like, yeah, I would do it all over again. And I'm sure Yang would do the same because Yang rushed to her aid and she got her arm cut off. So he was saying that Yang would do that again.
Yeah.
To help her.
To protect you, yeah.
So, and then we get a nice little bit here.
It'll be to get even.
Yeah. Find out that mom and dad is listening.
I don't know if you can see the imprint here.
Yeah, you can actually see it, yeah.
He's on the, oh, look at this face, bro.
That's it. So dumb.
Look at his face. Look at Dad's face.
Look at that.
Yeah, I think Dad was impressed with him when he heard him speak up like that.
Carly, please.
Because she just did the same thing, bro. So what kind of finance do you think he is?
The goat? I mean, I don't know.
I think he's a goat.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
He's a goat, but I'm just saying he's the goat. A dog or a
and
werewolf?
We learned in the world of Remnants
that full breeds will make full breed. Like
if you get two of the same,
you get two cat faunuses, then you're gonna get a cat faunus.
Yeah. So Blake's mom is a cat. Yang is a cat.
I guess he's a cat.
What kind of cat do you? Oh.
He's a lion.
He's a lion.
He's a Black Panther. I don't know. he's a big cat.
He's a feline.
Yeah, he's a feline.
It's a feline.
Well,
So,
I kind of see ears now. Is that, I don't know if are those ears on the scene right there or no? Do you see what I'm talking about? These little things.
yeah, it could be. Yeah. I actually never noticed those. But,
Yeah.
I mean, because I've never paused.
And then again, it might just be his hair and the angle he's at, but yeah, it could be. I don't know. But yeah,
but he does have like fur on his hands
and his chest got that weird little.
So they usually only have like a single trait. So that's, I mean, that could just be chest hair.
Yeah.
But like this, I don't know. Maybe he grew his arm hair out really long and just like has it sitting there like bangs on his.
I got bangs on my arms, bro.
With my hair, with my.
Okay. Okay. Cringe session.
So this dude just he's like, yo, like, what is going on? They're just like, we split up for a reason. Why are you here? He senses.
Do you guys hear that?
No.
The devil himself.
Mom? Okay.
Oh, the feels.
No. So I can tell you the name of what they based his grim on was a Knucklevy, something like that. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
No.
But I'll go into more of it later. After this, I'll go over it. But if you knew anything about it, that would be pretty big.
Okay.
But if you don't know what that is, then you don't know what it is. Okay. So anyway, we're moving on. So follow us on the Twitches. It will be very helpful. Subscribe to the YouTube. Comment, like. I comment with most of the comments. If I'm at work, then I won't. But join the RWBY Reactors Discord.
Yep.
That's where I'm planning on getting a bunch of RWBY reactors and reactions posted there. Not just from me, but from other reactors. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it works. I have good plans for it. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Deuces.